This is the new Greenroom136 Rainmaker. It's a little bit EDC, a little bit travel, and 100% dope.
Alright guys, let's lock in. I got the newest Greenroom136 Rainmaker, right? Customized to my liking. I got it in this all burgundy color. This video is going to be a little bit longer just because this pack has so many damn features, right? And I don't want to miss anything, and I can't go over all the customizability of this bag because I would be here for hours, all right? Absolute hours. So I'm going to show you this one. I might hint to a couple of things you can change on the website, but you really got to go over to Greenroom136, sit down, make a lot of decisions when you're ordering this bag. This bag is super dope. I haven't been this excited about reviewing a bag in a while. I'm telling you, tariffs have killed the everyday carry game. So on the outside of the bag, we got 100% 1000D Cordura. That's my favorite fabric. What's your favorite fabric? Cordura, bro. You can beat it up, you can throw it in a mud puddle, you wash it off, it's still good, right? Love the burgundy color. And on top of that, this is like the most beautiful bag that I've had in a while, right? It's kind of shocking, like stunning. I didn't do crazy colors. Shout out to the guys that like the colors everywhere. I went with one solid color all over this bag. You can change the panels and all of that. Not me, bro. Just give me the solid color. That's what I want, right? For the options, right? You can also change this front. I went with the furry version. I think they got a couple of different versions. The capacity size, let's talk about the capacity size. There's 3 separate sizes. You can go with the 25, that's like the cheapest one. Then you have a 30-liter pack. I think that's going to be more of like a travel pack. That's what I went with, travel/EDC, right there in the middle. I like it in the middle, you know? 35 liters, I'm saying that 35-liter pack is an all travel pack because this pack is pretty large, right? Let's get into the things that I like and that I don't like. Lots of pockets. So many pockets that some folks will probably consider that thing a negative because you might lose your stuff in this pack, right? I love the pockets in the front. These 2 pockets, all right? This one right here in the front, this is where I store my ID for work. Go in there. I'm not going to show you my ID for work, but it's in there. Trust me. I'll show you the little lanyard. It's blue. So that's where I put my lanyard for work. It's quick access. Then the pocket up top. First most used pocket. This is where I put my wallet, keys, and cell phone. Right here in the front. Now, it's got the purple corduroy in there. You can put a cell phone or some type of tech item in there, something small, maybe like a GoPro or something like that. That's what they do to protect your electronics. Most Greenroom136 products, right? Smaller YKK zips. I got a big field of furry Velcro hook and loop, just the loop part right here in the front. I do have some Greenroom136 patches that, you know, I've been holding on to. Got a little collection going on right here. But this is a really wide loop fill. I think this is like 4 inches. I just liked it to break up the solid burgundy on the outside of the bag. Little bit of subdued Greenroom136 branding. Let's get into, there's 3 sections, right? Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. You could consider this the front pockets in the front. Section 4, and then a hidden pocket back here, Section 5. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call them there's 3 main sections on this bag, right? This main admin pocket in the front, loaded up, right? Loaded all the way up. I have my everyday carry stuff, deeper pockets right here in the front, so you can put in like your charging cords. I got my Leatherman Arc way down here in the bottom. One thing that I did notice too on these new Greenroom bags, they've kind of added some more support to the top of the pockets. I like that. I wish my next ask is that they be color matched, because the gray is cool, but it kind of stands out from the bag. I mean, that's might be getting a little bit nitpicky, but the gray does kind of stand out from the yellow 410D nylon, which is also excellent, made for life. You got some pen pockets right here. I have my knife in there. Let me show you this. This is my newest knife. This is the Para 3 in Magna Cut. So I'm stuttering, I don't know why. But pair 3 in Magna Cut, just got this knife probably about 2 or 3 months ago. This is my favorite Spyderco knife design next to the Sage 5. But in Magna Cut, this is the Salt Edition. This is a super sick knife. You can do EDC. Plus, you guys already know I love to go fishing. So it does double duty. And I also have the Olight O-clip down there at the bottom. And then behind it, down at the bottom, is an anchor battery. Way down, you got to kind of maneuver the fingers, but there is an anchor battery down in there. But yeah, so all of my EDC tools right here in the front. You do have a nice long lanyard here with the clip. This is the triangle clip. This is one of their newest, probably introduced in the last year and a half of Greenroom 136. And then I asked them for a kit pouch. Love these little pouches. They expand out, and this is what I'm keeping all of like my odds and ends stuff in there. I got some pills in there, some dude wipes, some chapstick. These things expand out to, they're like a nice size little kit, right? They have some extra volume in there, and they make them out of like the remnants of the bags that they make over at Greenroom 136. These are super sick. I love the colors. Kind of goes well, got the yellow built in, but still kind of wild. Like for me, this is kind of wild. That's me wilding out right there. But you got a nice amount of space right here in the bottom. You could put like a jacket, a larger pouch. I could see a cap 1 going down in there as well. So you got a lot of options, but that's level 1, right? Level 1. We're just talking about the pockets. We're just talking about the pockets. So we do have number 10 YKK zips on every section. To get into the main section, pocket number 2, or panel number 2, you do have to undo the compression straps. They are beefy, 1 inch wide nylon right here. This is a kind of like a seatbelt webbing. They did send along some strap keepers, which I like, kind of keeping that stuff out of the way. Now this bag is clamshell opening. So when I open this bag up, it's gonna lay flat. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Love the access. For me, I gotta always qualify things by saying for me, there's no better design than a clamshell opening bag. When I get to my desk, and it may be the way that I use my backpacks. When I get to my desk, I lay the backpack open. Now I can get to everything in here. When I get to my lunch, boom, here it is. And it just happens to be a maroon Yeti lunchbox. And I've been using this. Kind of took the cap 1 and cap 2 out of the bag for now, and I haven't changed that up in a couple of years. So I've been using the Greenroom 136 side keep as my main organizer. Lots of space in this as well. This has a couple of layers in it. And instead of carrying the cap 1 and the cap 2, the side keep does double duty, bro. So this has been excellent. Let me pull this off to the side. We'll talk about the main section first, because why not, right? And I'll also carry the strap for the side keep in there. Now, the specifics in this thing. I had so much organization that I didn't need to use all of the pockets in the whole bag. So you do have 2 pockets here where, I think you could choose this configuration for yourself. This is one of the options on the Greenroom 136 website. So I chose the 2 pockets here, and then I have a nice little tablet pocket back here, or file folder pocket, or hydration pocket if I wanted to use it as like a hiking bag. Probably not, but it's there for me to use. Now, one of the newer things that they're doing is using this floor pad. So if you have tech stuff, you can put your tech stuff in the main section. I like that, right? It comes in and out. I don't know why you would want to take it out. It weighs nothing. Just leave it in. Actually, I would love to see Greenroom 136 just so a padded bottom floor to every bag. But, it's not my company. If it was George's company, I would definitely do that. So you have a huge amount of space. I need to pause and talk about the capacity. So for my 30 liters, because this is the configuration I have, this is a good amount of space. Good amount of space. I can travel with this easily, probably for a weekend, maybe 4 days. If I kind of push it, packing cubes will fit. This Yeti lunchbox is absolutely huge, right? This is like the size of a packing cube that I would use for at least a weekend. When this goes in there, I still have a lot of space. So I know I haven't traveled and do any weekends yet, but I have done a couple of weeks of everyday carry in this pack, and it's excellent. So let's talk about this side, right? Kind of similar setup to a lot of the bags that are coming out now. We got 2 pockets, a little bit of Greenroom 136 branding at the top. I love it, right? These pockets work for me in my everyday carry system. You get kind of familiar with different bags have different features, but certain bags have the same features and you get used to them. This is a setup that I get used to. 2 pockets on the lid. The top pocket's always gonna have my sunglasses in it. I wanna get to them quick. And then also is a non-lethal self-defense option for me is some pepper spray. And then down here at the bottom is gonna be my beanie. That's going to be my mask if there's ever a time where I need to put a mask back on, and then also a microfiber cloth. So softer items down here in the bottom because that's kind of sort of in the crush zone. So that's where I store them. But far as the familiarity for me, I know where my things are. Tools in the front, softer items down here, sunglasses on the top. Let's load this thing back up. I'm getting familiar with it, right? Because when you get this pack, it can be a little overwhelming how many pockets is in this pack, right? I'm just being honest. So load it up, super simple, fold it up. Let's go to pocket number 3. Pocket number 3. This is a change for Greenroom 136, and I'm fully embracing it, right? Fully embracing it. I love the top access down to the laptop. I just started really liking that feature like as a must-have in probably like early 2025, right? Top access. We've had side access. We had to go in the main section for a laptop. No, this is the best way to do it. Book pouch for a 15-inch laptop. The same 15-inch laptop that I've had for years is in there. I'm gonna unzip it, right? Right, so this is an add-on feature that you can put onto your custom order. So you can look at the size of your laptop. They show it right on the website. Mine's a 15-inch, so it needs a large. So you have the large. The cool thing about the book pouch that I like is this can take a standalone, like I can go anywhere with this. I don't need the bag at all. If I just need my laptop and I can put my charger in the front, this has billow to it. So I can put the laptop charger in the front right here and just go out for the day, right? If I need to. It's got a grab handle on it. You can't ask for anything more. Just need my laptop. Here's my laptop. You have 2 Velcro strips in the back right there. This makes it so when you look in the interior here, you line up those 2 Velcro strips. You can line them up so they're raised up off the bottom. There's your suspension far as the bag. On the other side, you have some organizational pockets. So in there, I have a larger, I think this is like a 2 terabyte hard drive in there. Again, they stepped up Greenroom 136. So they threw these pockets in like, I want to say last year at the end of the year, they started using these like double pockets. Over time, they were like kind of stretching out for me. I said something in the video, I don't know if other people did, but Greenroom 136, what they did is they listened to the customers. They went back and they've actually put a support on the top of these pockets. They still have gusset to them, so they will accept a larger item, but they don't stretch out like they did before, even when you put a larger item in there. So I could put my little Bluetooth speaker down there in the bottom. These pockets are actually a good size, man, like 4 or 5 inches deep. You don't have to use this for your laptop. You can use it for whatever you want. You have a good amount of space. You can slip a jacket down there, right, if you wanted to. But the option to kind of pull that laptop section out is a good look, because the laptop section in most bags is can be a lot of weight. So when you pull that whole padding section out, because the book pouch is padded, you know, you're saving yourself some weight that way. But the pockets are excellent. The last pocket that I want to talk about is this pocket in the back, right? Huge pocket. Quick, like a secret pocket. It's not a quick access because it's kind of hidden. I wouldn't consider it a quick access, but this is a huge, absolutely ginormous secret pocket back here. So you could slip maybe, man, almost like a file folder passports, money, anything like that is going to ride really, really well back in the back. So lots and lots of pockets. I think I've ran through pretty much the majority of the pockets, but I'm not done. Let me show you what else I like. I like the 3 grab handles on this bag, right? Now, the pad themselves are an extra purchase. I asked for 3 separate grab handles. I picked this bag up left, right, up, and down out of my truck. They're very comfortable with the grab pad, right? Without the grab pad, it's like a 2-inch wide piece of nylon webbing right there. It's decent, but the grab pad makes it excellent, right? Colored matched, so you do have some places on the side where you can hook in a carabiner. I'm telling you, these grab handles are excellent, man. Grab handles all around, excellent. Lots of space. That's on my list as well. Love that. The customizability, picking the options that you want, you know, changing the interior pocket layout in the main section. You know, like being able to say, okay, I want, you know, Molly back here. You can do that. Or I want pockets, or I just want something simple. You can do that. The customizability of Greenroom 136 is off the charts. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. With any bag, there are going to be some faults on the bag. So let's go through those. Let's talk about some of the shortcomings. The first shortcoming I'm going to go to is not the shoulder straps. The shoulder straps are good. You got good width. You do have load lifters here. They're like faux load lifters. They don't really pull the load a lot higher up on your back. My main concern is like the width of the shoulder straps. I like the width of them. They distribute the weight well. And then also they do have a new quick function right here. So you kind of pull the bottom of the shoulder strap, it locks in, and then you pull this D-ring and it will loosen super simple. It's on both shoulder straps. I like that innovation. The thing that I wish they could step up with is the back panel, right? Just kind of a simple, super simple back panel. It's flat. You got your mesh right here. Now it's rugged, but there's no rigidity in the back panel. I wish that you could add a frame sheet to it inside of one of the sections or inside of that secret pocket on the side here. But I wish it would already come with a rigid back panel, or make that an option. You know, put like a, you know, like a piece of plastic back there. It just rides better for me when you have a stiffer item in the back. This feels kind of loose, this back panel. Not the shoulder straps. I'm specifically talking about this back panel. I think that could be updated a little bit. I think that some folks will look at this bag and say it's a little bit too complicated, right? I think, you know, I said it was 3 main sections inside of this bag, where you have the front admin, you have the main section, then you have your laptop compartment. Then you could count, you know, the secret compartment as number 4, and then the front admin kind of pockets is number 5 layers. That might be too complicated. Some folks I've heard, they're like, you know, I lose track of my stuff. Doesn't happen to me that much, but I've heard that. So this is a large bag that you could possibly misplace some of your items. Now, let's talk about the thing. You're like, well, you missed the water bottle pockets, George. You didn't talk about those. Those are one of the things that I'm like, I understand it, but I don't love it, right? I understand why Greenroom 136 used a solid piece of fabric for the water bottle pockets. And I think you can only get the water bottle pockets on the 30 and the 35 liter. On the 25 liter, I don't believe they're an option. So there's something to be said for a clamshell opening bag to have water bottle pockets, period, right? But these water bottle pockets, the way that they work, you slip the water bottle in. This is a Camelback shoe. It's not the most secure thing, right? It's because there's no elastic. And if you put elastic on a water bottle pocket, over time, it's going to wear out. Like those backpacks from, you know, those old North Face backpacks from the early 90s and stuff. Most of the time when I see them, the water bottle pockets have been torn to shit. So I understand. You make solid fabric, this is going to last way longer. It's just the fact that it's less secure. That's my only gripe. But far as the ability to put stuff in it, it works. Now, you can put your, you can put your strap, your compression strap around the water bottle pocket, and then it'll hold it in a little bit better. But if you don't do that, bro, this is gonna probably come out. That's a small gripe. And it's kind of petty. So I'm being kind of petty, to be totally honest, right? But I understand that you might want a little bit more rigidity in here. Overall, on this pack, it is freaking excellent. I can't say enough about the ability to customize the pack. You need to like literally sit down and study what you're going to put on this pack. It may take you a couple of days. Like, get your order kind of set up, say, oh, okay, I want this, and then come back to it and be like, okay, am I sure? Think about it, then press purchase. Purchase. Let's talk about the price. The price on this pack to start with the 25-liter one is $224. I think that's an excellent price. Now, because of the times we're in, this doesn't have nothing to do with Greenroom 136. When these packs are coming to you now, be expecting to pay like a duty fee or a tariff. Just letting you know. And sometimes it's not small. And Greenroom 136 put it on their website to let everyone know that because of the times we're in, we're going to have these tariffs to pay when we order directly from Malaysia or these Asian companies. This is what it is. Would I pay, $224 and they hit me with like a $60 tariff, making this bag like $280? Would I pay $280 for this bag? Absolutely yes. This bag is that good. So I gotta thank Greenroom 136 for allowing me to continue working with me and sending me these excellent bags time after time after time. Are they perfect? No bag is perfect, but this bag is damn it close. Thanks for watching George Defined. I love you guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, come on back. I got more gear to talk about, and I'll see you guys in the next one.